Hey folks, welcome back to Shadow Empire. Before I start, I just want to give a shout out to Drexy, my mate Drexy. He actually sent me a message saying, hey man, your video looks really blown out. And I realised the reason why it was so bright. Shadow Empire does not like display mode in game capture mode in OBS for some reason. It won't use it. It won't play with it. So I have to use display capture, and there was something weird about the way that it was reacting with my new graphics card and the HDR mode in Windows. Okay, so I think that's probably what the problem was. It wasn't affecting any of the other videos I was recording with game capture, but with display mode, because of the way that Windows, I had to kind of like increase the brightness in order to kind of make HDR mode look a little bit more easy to see. Anyway, so that's what was going on. So apologies for that. I actually just went back and watched one of my videos and I was like, yeah, that's way too bright. So I'm surprised nobody else mentioned it, but Drexy's quite perceptive with stuff like that. So anyway, cheers Drex. So that should be fixed for you guys. It should look a little bit better now. All right, where were we in this episode? Okay, so actually I rolled a turn on from the turn previously. Let's actually look at what happened in over the last 70 steps. So you see that the AI here is kind of reorganizing its forces. It will do this quite a lot. It likes to reorganize battle lines. Yeah, so actually they attacked us with a bunch of tanks there, and these lions, and they pushed us back. So this is likely to be a running theme now for a little while. They're going to be, when they've got the ammunition and the, what do we call it, the fuel or the oil to do so, they're going to be hitting me with tanks. And I can't do anything about tanks, right? We just go back to that battle and we'll look at what happened here. So they had 140 tanks. Okay, hold on a minute. Troop type, yeah, lion. 140, is that right? Yeah. And hang on a minute. Wait a second. Let me just double check this. Because they had 40. Yeah, that's probably about right. Look, I think they must have attacked with all of them. Yeah, they've got 70 here, 80, 120. Yeah, that looks about right. So I think they attacked me. Oh, they've got some more here as well. Anyway, they attacked me with a lot of troops, with a lot of tanks. So we just go here. Look, yeah, they did have. Yeah, sorry, they had 140 tanks, which is a lot. And these tanks were strong enough to be able to kill our 50mm armored rovers as well. They actually killed 10 of those, and we more were retreating. In the next battle, they got pushed back again, and we actually lost 30 of the rovers. In that battle, look, you'll see the let's just go to, yeah, so here our readiness would have been really low. Let's go to the defender. There we are, look. So the 40 rovers, their total modifier was -85. Now, the reason being here, these are the attack modifiers, and this is the hit points modifiers. We actually got -42% because of readiness, and our attack modifiers were -55%. So they absolutely wrecked us. Important hit point modifiers. Now this is kind of interesting. Look, this was the line troops. We actually had a hidden bonus as well. So they were attacking into us, and we were hidden, so they didn't have enough recon. Basically, I've not seen this one before. That's really interesting. Anyway, we lost a load of buggies. That's going to keep happening. Now you'll see that these tanks now, they're all low on supply, and I reckon I think that's probably going to be fuel. I don't think they've got fuel. Now we are also getting more metal coming in. Let's just have a look at our income here. You'll see, look, the metal, we've actually got quite a lot of metal. I really need more industrial points. So I'm hoping that Industry 2 gets done pretty quick. However, we must keep increasing our ammunition every turn, just a little bit. Because I don't want to be attacking in now, really. I don't think I can afford to keep attacking in. Yeah, yeah, look, it's saying 1 here. But this is kind of interesting, look. It's saying 1, but I think that's not right. Now, I can't remember how it is that this particular value here is calculated. I don't know if this is 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I think that must be... Actually, yeah, I think that must be the name of the brigade, is it? No, this is the 4th Neris Guards, and this is giving me the number. Yeah, the numbers actually should be the number of troops. I'm not sure why that's saying 1 and not 4 or 5, because we're fairly sure that they've got that many troops. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, I'm basically going to keep pushing in and threatening to surround them, and that's going to keep pushing them back. I think it's basically the way we've got to play this. So let's keep these guys with their entrenchment and start moving these ones in. Like that. Yeah, these rovers, these had really good experience, which is a real shame that we lost so many of them. We definitely need to move them back off the front line now. Let's just have a look at see what's going on with the rest of the game, by the way, just this turn. The Syndic Union demands that you hire their candidate. I've got too many leaders now. I've got a whole bunch of leaders that I'm not using, I think. Yeah, look, we've got 3... Yeah, we've got a bit of a duffer here. She's good. Kenzie Carbon Fort. She's old though. She's 70 years old. Doesn't look it though. She's obviously had Botox or something. Look, she looks pretty young for a 70-year-old. Faye Murray. She's also... Oh, she's the director of the Economic Council. I was clicking on the wrong one. This guy is also really, really good. And we don't have a job for him, so we don't really want any more. But I don't want to keep refusing the Syndic Union just because they're making a lot of demands of me. It seems to be that, and this is something I'm not quite sure of in Shadow Empire, even all my years of playing it. I think they shouldn't be making so many demands of me, I don't think. I think maybe the reason they're doing it is because they're actually annoyed at me. And that's the only reason why I think that they're doing it. I guess... Yeah, we're not really like struggling for money that much. What's this guy? Okay, Bruce Hamel-Light. Okay, he's reasonable. It's a shame we're not really getting good OHQ commanders. She'd be okay in an OHQ. She's old though. She's going to die soon. Oh, he's a good farmer, look. 87. He'd actually be really, really good in our zone. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to switch her out. She's capability 3. I mean, look, she's got some good skills. She was a community leader, right? That's why she's got all these good, abilities. I might actually... Leadership score's good. What's leadership used for? Political power task, stratagems, danger stories. Okay. Yeah, this is really good for... She's actually going to be really good here. I'd like her to have a better agriculture skill. She's not really put too much into it. Technical rating's not that high, but interpersonal rating's really, really high. So she's going to be helping to undo any problem, because I've got a tendency to cause problems for my towns, for my cities, right? And she's actually really good, going to be really, really good in here. So I'm going to leave her in there, actually. Popular soldier in the 2nd Machine Gun Infantry Battalion. Make him carry a battle banner or make him a mascot. Oh, do we want to increase democracy or heart? We're in meritocracy at the moment. I believe we've got a demand. No, we've got no demands at the moment. I turned them down. Yeah, by the way, I think there might be a bug. The reason being is because every time I was turning demands down, I wasn't losing any word score. So I'm not actually sure about that. Let's get this guy carrying a battle banner. Heart is a nice one to go for when you're hoping to save money by not paying people quite as much, because they start working for you for the love of things, for the love of it, rather than the cash, the financial remuneration. Let's play this bureaucratic push card immediately. Successful skill roll, excellent. Okay, so yeah, difficult was 100. We rolled 118. Did very, very well there. And we gained 96 bureaucratic points. Wargames is also a good card to play. So that's going to... Yeah, we actually successful skill roll as well. So experience of all commander members increased by 81 points. Excellent. They're going to use that wisely, I expect. We've only got 2 commanders there, but that's fine. There's not really much more to do this turn. I don't want to move my troops. We've got some ammunition. We are now starting to get enough food, I think. Let's just have a look at these. Yeah, these dome farms should be pushing out. Where are we? Agridome. Making 440. Only 161 logistical points were available. Alright. Now, I'm sure that we had a fully... Is that truck station 2 not kicking out more? It still confuses me, this does. I've upgraded that now. I don't... Like, the, where are we? Sorry. Truck Station 2. We're pushing 2,400 truck points out. And... what are we using? Well, we've used 400 out that way. But, I mean, that's only 400. Why are the initial points available so low? I haven't got any traffic lights up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm baffled at this because this is I'm a veteran Shadow Empire player at this point. Okay, I'm not a particularly good player. I think I'm okay, but I'm not a particularly good player. But I still can't get my head around these issues with logistics. And I've never had this one before. I've never ever seen this one where your farms you've got leftover logistical points, but you don't have enough logistics points to. Asset needed 200 logistics points on trajectory. Only 161 were available. So we need more logistics points apparently. Now, yeah, I think we are. Look, 629. That's what we're proposing we're sending out next turn. We only used 12. So we've obviously just got supplying these guys down here. That's just taking, yeah, these are just militia. That's just taking 12. But this, so Cranky Corvid told me it's something to do with it's the available logistics points that it takes from. It needs apparently needs 200. So Woblo. I don't understand that. I don't really understand what's going on there. Good temperature energy rebate. All of it's fine. It's just the logistics points, and I've got logistics point left over, and I've increased the size of my truck station. There's no way I need truck station 3. Mind you, I don't know because everything's changed in this game. Everything's changed since I've last played it, so maybe I do need to upgrade this game. By the way, I wouldn't need a truck station 2 for this in the old version. So I don't know if the logistics costs have changed. I mean, look. This turn I haven't used any strategic movement or anything, and we've got no logistics. I've actually just checked the bottlenecks. Yeah, look, we've got a bottleneck here. So I don't know. Maybe that's it. Who knows? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop musing and end the turn. Try and figure out what's going on with that later. I mean, I think have we got one agrodome here? See, even here, look. No, hang on. Just look at the one that's just in the hex. No, we've got a dome farm here, so we haven't got an agrodome there. Is that my only agrodome other than... Yeah, it is. It's an agrodome level 2. Production saying 80%. And yeah, that is because of this. So production was minus 20%. Because we had 40... Yeah, 40 out of 200 logistical points is about 20%. I mean, I guess we just build more logistics, but I'm just baffled because I would have thought that would be enough. But there we go. If it's if these assets are not using logistics points in the same way as your troops anymore, because I never heard that before. I don't. When Cranky Cover said that to me, I was like, you what? What it doesn't take from your actual logistics points, it takes from your potential logistics points, I think he said. the maximum that are potentially available or something. I don't know. I don't understand. I've kind of got to the point with the logistics system in Shadow Empire where I love it, but I just can't understand it, and I just don't care. I don't care to try anymore, because like every time you learn something, just either changes like in the next patch, or it just kind of does something that defies logic. Like the Shadow Empire logistics system's just got its own law of physics. We lost 500 infantry. Okay, your militia forces hold a parade to show their strength and loyalty. We're entering a decade of revolution. In one turn, the decade of revolution will come into full force. We've got a model complete angels. That's good. That's really, really useful. We could probably get a motorbike up and, you know, try to get some more fuel production. We discovered a new tech hospital. Yep, that's good. And we got Wargames again and a spy. All right. Looks like they pushed us back here. We lost a bunch of troops. That would have been these guys. Yeah, they are still low, look. So they've got high... Oh, they got really low morale as well. Was it food they're not getting, I wonder? No, those guys' morale's high. Interesting, though. Very, very interesting. So we are losing troops, but really, I mean, they're gonna kind of struggle to... what I'm gonna do is here, look, guys. I'm gonna move these down. Okay, they're gonna struggle to push us back. Like tanks can push me back so far, right? But once they're gonna push me back so far, and then I'll just envelop them again. So I don't think they can really do a whole lot. Let's just see what actually happened in those battles. Okay, they attacked us down here into this machine gunner. We lost 300 line troops too. Okay, that was that independent regiment. Then they attacked us into here and we lost 200 line troops. Okay. It's got these three really, really weak militia units, look. It's kind of holding... Trying to hold these... we want to sit on Bryce there, this little free folk town. For new players, why am I doing that? Well, the reason is because as you as you encompass free folk towns into your borders, those free folk become available. Look, we got 700 free folk. They become available to come into your city. And if you've got high happiness, people are happy, you've got a good civilization level, then people will be happy. By the way, can we actually upgrade to... No, we can't do it yet. Oh, we're so close though. We just need 2,500 more people. We could actually disband some troops. But let's just wait. We'll wait for our natural growth. Yeah, we are taking 500 per turn as well. Got a lot of workers. Wow, that's a lot of workers for such a small city. At the same time, we've got a reasonable civilization score. Security points 100, look. Entertainment points 200. Okay, so we've got a bunch of assets. This is one of the reasons why it's good to build, to go with commerce. Because look at all these assets they've built. I don't even have to worry about building civilization stuff. You know, building quality of life stuff. I don't even need to. At least not now. Militia Parade. Okay. Yeah, let's allocate some 200 credits for the militia. That's going to help us. Motion of the government profile reaches at least 45 points. Now, where were we on the profile? Okay, we've already got bureaucracy. State companies would be very, very nice. 40% industrial bonus is really, really good. Okay, that gives you more service tax. So that would be really, really good for us to go for. I think I'm going to say yes. Yes, sir. Like the syndics aren't, like, I've been saying no to them all along. No, I don't think we should do this. We've not got enough bureaucratic points yet. And I can't afford the energy cost on a bigger bureaucratic office yet. Okay, 126 industrial points here. Let's just race to get this industry 2 finished now. I think I'm also going to replace some of my lost troops. 50, that's 50. Yeah, 50 industrial points while I'm looking at, and that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of going, ugh, yikes, because that's quite a lot. Okay, we've got 300 machine gunners here. sat here, and we've got 600 that need filling. So what's going on there? The reason being probably is that we've obsoleted one of our models. So let's just go and have a look at that. Yeah, we've obsoleted the Zero Gun 1. We've got a bunch of Zero Gun 1 sat in the SHQ probably. Yeah, there we are. So these guys, you can scrap them if you want.
Aye, aye, sir.
So what will happen is, we scrapped 300 Zero Gun. We got some metal for that, basically, a little bit of metal. 300 population have been returned to zones or to free folk. So we just got rid of those crappy troops. These aren't doing us any good. We're just paying these guys. We just scrap them. Now you can, if you want to, you can also upgrade them, right? That's probably a smarter thing to do. But yeah, that's basically, that will be the reason. If you've obsoleted a model, they will not be sent back out to the
Aye, aye, sir.
to the lines. There we go. So we just going to increase. We should have done that with the others, by the way. It doesn't really matter. We sent a couple back to the population, but we don't really care. Okay. Oh, right. I've got two things I've got to do. Firstly, just check my notes here. Eddie Wargame wanted to see the victory scores. How's it going, Eddie? So let's just have a look at that. Victory overview. We are pretty low. Although the victory scores are not low. Dunkel start here. 42. Elisario is lower than us. Now, actually, they've got quite a lot of territory. Bigger than us. But we knew that anyway. Who is this here? This is Elisaria. Wait. This is saying this is Elisaria too. This is Braunbond. But this is Elisaria. What? What? Okay. I don't see no borders here. I think we're just getting some really, really confusing, conflicting information because we haven't got any spies, haven't got any intel. Ah, has Elisaria got another town? Okay, they got a village out here too, look. They have got quite a lot of territory. By the way, just so you get an idea of how big these maps are. Let's just have a look. This is the planet, look. There we go. So we're only in a really, really small part of it. According to the victory score, 1%. 2%, just under 2%. Topelia packs are at the top with 2.9% of the planet, and they've got 11% of the population. So yeah, we're in the bottom basically. Although, as you can see, the bottom half of the table are all relatively close, sort of between 4 and 5. After that, the scores kind of increase up to 7. So there you go, Eddie. I hope that's helpful for you. What else? Oh yes. It was Leo Panther. Hi, Leo Panther. So Leo Panther wanted to look at the models. He wanted to look at the... Let's have a look at the models that we've not looked at. So we've got this bolter bus here. He wanted to look at the tank, by the way, but let's have a look at all of them. This bolter bus is quite a good design. It's got a really good structural design. Got a low base design, but that's okay. Good engine, acceptable weapon, a little bit low armor. Everything else is looking good. This is a good model, and I thought I'd change that. Yeah, I'm going to call this the Ironside. I can't remember who it was who wanted it calling it the Ironside. I could call it Chief Ironside if you really want. I'll call the next model the Columbo. We've also got a couple of tanks. So we've got the 40mm howitzer gun version, and then we've got the 60mm high velocity gun. Both of these are different models. Actually, the engine design on the Blitzer is better, but the Abraham's got a way better gun. Way better armor and a better gun. So not a bad model. The operation cost of these things is going to be 45 oil, right? So this is a lot of oil, and it's going to be difficult for us to be able to use these. I did tell you the ammo, yeah, 195 combat ammo for an Abraham tank. For the Blitzer with 40mm gun, it's 150. Let's look at that in comparison to a machine gunner. Machine gunner before used to take 100. So it's not a whole lot, but it's enough, right? It's kind of a lot. The armored transport is going to take 100. Now we need to redesign these so that they use our new the gas-powered machine guns, because our machine guns have got the gas-powered machine gun in. Anyway, so That's two requests satisfied, I feel. Oh, are there any other models that we need to look at? Let's go to all, hide the obsolete ones. We've got the ARPG bazooka. This thing is probably... Oh, it's got a good structural design, good weapon. Yeah, not bad. It's just not very strong. It's got 144 hard attack. If we look at the hit points on these, look. Against infantry, they're going to have 276. So we've got a chance of damaging these with the RPGs, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I think what we're going to do with these, I'm actually going to move these up here now. I don't mind if they push up this way. You can come in. You can come in here if you want. I'll come and cut you off. What we could do, nice little tactic, is to actually step back, let them come in, and then attack them hard, and then get them into a pocket. What I mean by that is, like, an area like this. So I would move my troops back like this and let them come in, and then I don't think they will. I don't think they're stupid enough to do it. The AI in this game is pretty good. It doesn't just try to move forward at all costs. It likes to keep battle lines going. So game's got really good AI now. As far as 4X games are concerned, this has got really, really good AI. Anyway, again, I can't do much this turn. Model Design Council. I'm going to get a motorbike infantry. Mind you, I really need artillery as well, because we're going to need artillery to get through this, or tanks. Problem is, they're both really, really expensive in terms of ammo. And we'll get what? Oh, hang on, we've got them. We've already done them. Angels. Let's have a look at those guys. Yeah, really, these are quite a bad model actually. They're a bad model. They'll be fine for. They'll be fine for exploration, scouting, which is what they're used for. I actually like to use motorbikes quite a lot. They're quite good on the attack. They don't suffer the same penalty look that infantry do to soft attack. So they're actually quite good in offense. Like 95 for an infantry model. You compare that to our line troops, look. We've only got 63 on the attack, and they're a much better model. It's much better stuff. So there you go. Yeah, 240 for a new design of those guys. I think what we're going to do is we'll go for our first artillery gun. It's going to have to be something relatively, I mean, ammo is just a big thing, right? However, the bigger the gun, the more combat rounds you get, or the more attacks per round you get. That's basically how artillery works. So, I don't know, like these are expensive. I think we're going to go for the biggest one, just because I'm not sure that we're going to be able to get to use it. But if we do need it, we're probably going to need a decent caliber. So that's what I'm going to do. We're probably not going to be able to get very much of them. We're not going to get an organisation yet. We can't afford it bureaucratic points wise. Guys, I think that's going to be it. So yeah, I'm going to end the episode here, folks. Sorry, I haven't really got much done. Quite a lot of talking. I think what we've got to do here is just try to keep pushing on them this way. Keep pushing on them. Keep moving, up when we can move up. I think here, look, for example, I think I move these guys back out now. Yeah, I move them back. I forgot that was on the mountain. I actually want those on. So let's move the other guys on instead. These guys will at least be able to get some pickup, because they're in pickup range, look. Yeah, they'll be able to get some pickup. Okay. Am I happy with what we've got here? I think I am. Yeah, let's end the turn and the episode there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.